biryani. The word itself conjures up images of aromatic rice, tender meat, and a symphony of spices. This culinary masterpiece, with roots tracing back to the Indian subcontinent, has captivated taste buds for centuries. The origins of biryani are shrouded in legend, with various theories attributing its creation to ancient Persia or the Mughal emperors who ruled India. Some tales speak of biryani being the invention of Queen Mumtaz Mahal, wife of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Regardless of its precise beginnings, biryani's evolution in the Indian subcontinent is undeniable. From the rich and aromatic Lucknowi biryani to the fiery and flavorful Hyderabadi biryani, the dish boasts a remarkable array of regional variations. Today, biryani stands as a symbol of India's culinary heritage, gracing tables during festivals and celebrations. Biryani's allure extends far beyond the borders of the Indian subcontinent. This culinary gem has embarked on a global journey, captivating palates across continents. From the bustling streets of London to the vibrant food scenes of Singapore and Toronto, biryani has found a home in countless corners of the world. The dish's widespread popularity can be attributed to its versatility and ability to tantalize a wide range of taste preferences. Whether one prefers the rich flavors of mutton biryani or the delicate aroma of vegetable biryani, there is a variation to satisfy every palate. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, biryani serves as a delicious reminder of the unifying power of food. It transcends cultural boundaries, bringing people together to share a common culinary experience. At the heart of every remarkable biryani lies a foundation of perfectly cooked Basmati rice. This long-grain rice, native to the foothills of the Himalayas, possesses a unique aroma and a delicate, fluffy texture that sets it apart. The choice of rice is paramount, as it forms the canvas upon which the other flavors will be painted. Look for aged Basmati rice, as it tends to have a lower moisture content, resulting in distinct, separate grains when cooked. The rice should be rinsed thoroughly under cold water until the water runs clear, removing excess starch and preventing clumping. Soaking the rice for at least 30 minutes before cooking is crucial. When cooked, each grain of Basmati rice should be separate and elongated, offering a delightful bite and absorbing the rich flavors of the masala and meat. Traditionally, biryani rice is parboiled, meaning it is partially cooked in boiling water before being layered with the meat and spices. While Basmati rice provides the foundation, it is the Biryani Masala that truly elevates this dish to an extraordinary culinary experience. A symphony of aromatic spices, carefully balanced and harmoniously combined, infuses the biryani with its signature depth and complexity. Start with a base of warming spices like cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom, which add a subtle sweetness and a hint of warmth to the masala. Ginger and garlic, essential ingredients in Indian cuisine, provide a pungent kick and aid in digestion. Fresh herbs like mint and coriander provide bursts of freshness and fragrance, cutting through the richness of the dish. Red chili powder adds a fiery kick, while turmeric imparts its signature golden hue and earthy flavor. Cumin and coriander powder provide warmth and depth, while garam masala, a blend of ground spices, adds a final flourish of aromatic complexity. The key is to achieve a harmonious balance of flavors, allowing each spice to shine without overpowering the others. The choice of protein or vegetables forms the heart of the biryani, infusing the dish with its savory depth and character. Traditional biryanis often feature tender pieces of meat marinated in a blend of yogurt and spices to enhance their flavor and tenderness. Chicken, mutton and beef are popular choices, each bringing its unique texture and taste to the biryani. For those who prefer a vegetarian option, biryani offers endless possibilities. A medley of colorful vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, cauliflower, peas and beans can be used to create a vibrant and flavorful vegetarian biryani. Paneer, a fresh Indian cheese, is another popular addition, providing a creamy and protein-rich element to the dish. The meat should be tender and juicy, while the vegetables should be cooked through but still retain a slight bite. The choice ultimately comes down to personal preference and dietary choices, allowing for a truly customizable biryani experience. The journey to a perfect biryani begins with perfectly cooked basmati rice. Every grain should be separate and fluffy, absorbing the rich flavors of the masala and meat. Before you begin, rinse the basmati rice under cold water until it runs clear. Once rinsed, soak the rice in cold water for at least 30 minutes. While the rice soaks, prepare a large pot with ample water for cooking. Bring the water to a rolling boil over high heat. Add salt, bay leaves, cloves, cardamom pods, and a small cinnamon stick to the boiling water. Carefully add the soaked basmati rice to the boiling water and cook until it is about 70% cooked. While the rice simmers, it's time to create the heart of the biryani, the aromatic masala. Begin by heating ghee or oil in a large, heavy-bottomed pot over medium heat. Add thinly sliced onions to the heated oil and saute until they turn a light golden brown. Once the onions are golden, add a ginger garlic paste and saute for a minute or two until fragrant. Now add the chopped tomatoes to the pot. Cook the tomatoes until they soften and release their juices, creating a rich base for the masala. As the tomatoes cook, add the dry spices, turmeric powder, red chili powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, and garam masala. Saute the spices with the tomatoes and onions for a few minutes, allowing their flavors to bloom and meld. With the masala base simmering, it's time to add the star ingredient, your choice of meat or vegetables. If using meat, add the marinated pieces to the pot and cook until they are browned on all sides. For vegetarian biryani, add your chosen vegetables to the masala base. Start with vegetables that take longer to cook, such as potatoes and carrots, followed by quicker cooking vegetables like peas and beans. Sauté the vegetables until they are slightly softened but still retain a bit of bite. Once the meat or vegetables are partially cooked, add a splash of water or stock to the pot. Bring the mixture to a simmer, then reduce the heat to low, cover the pot tightly, and allow the meat or vegetables to cook through. While the meat or vegetables simmer, taste the masala and adjust the seasoning as needed, like this video if you're enjoying it. With the rice parboiled, the masala simmering, and the meat or vegetables cooked to perfection, the stage is set for the most crucial step in crafting an unforgettable biryani, the art of layering. Select a large, heavy-bottomed pot with a tight-fitting lid. Begin by spreading a layer of the cooked meat or vegetable masala at the bottom of the pot. Next, gently spread a layer of the parboiled basmati rice over the meat or vegetable masala. Sprinkle a handful of chopped mint and coriander leaves over the rice layer, adding bursts of freshness and fragrance. Repeat the layering process, alternating between the meat or vegetable masala and the parboiled rice. For a touch of visual appeal, sprinkle a pinch of saffron strands soaked in warm milk over each rice layer. This technique, passed down through generations, is what elevates biryani from a simple rice dish to a culinary masterpiece. With the layers carefully assembled, it's time to unleash the enchantment of dum, a slow cooking technique that allows the flavors of the biryani to meld and intensify. Before sealing the pot, drizzle a tablespoon or two of melted ghee or butter over the top layer of rice. If desired, scatter a handful of fried onions over the top, adding a final flourish of flavor and texture. Now cover the pot tightly with its lid. To ensure a completely airtight seal, you can use a technique traditionally employed in Indian kitchens, sealing the lid with a dough made from flour and water. Place the pot over low heat and let it cook undisturbed for 20 to 25 minutes. The gentle heat and trapped steam will work their enchantment, transforming the layers of rice, meat or vegetables and spices into a harmonious symphony of flavors. Resist the temptation to lift the lid during this time, as it will disrupt the cooking process and release precious steam. As the biryani gently cooks, your kitchen will be filled with an intoxicating aroma, a tantalizing prelude to the feast that awaits. After the allotted dum cooking time, turn off the heat and allow the biryani to rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes. This resting period is crucial, as it allows the flavors to settle and meld further. During this time, the rice will continue to absorb the moisture and flavors from the meat or vegetables and spices. When the moment of truth arrives, carefully remove the lid, being cautious of the hot steam that will escape. As you lift the lid, you'll be greeted by a symphony of colors and aromas. Using a large spoon, gently fluff the biryani, mixing the layers of rice, meat or vegetables, and spices. Once fluffed, the biryani is ready to be served, its fragrant aroma and exquisite flavors promising a culinary experience that will linger long after the last bite. The moment has arrived to present your culinary masterpiece. A biryani, steaming and fragrant, deserves a grand presentation. Choose a serving platter that reflects the grandeur of this dish. Gently spoon the biryani onto the platter, ensuring an even distribution of rice, meat or vegetables, and those jewel-toned spices. A dollop of cooling raita, a yogurt-based condiment, is non-negotiable. A simple salad of sliced onions, cucumber and tomatoes adds a refreshing crunch. Fresh coriander leaves and mint leaves scattered over the biryani provide pops of color and bursts of freshness. Fried onions, golden and crispy, add a delightful crunch, while a pinch of saffron strands adds a luxurious touch. Achieving biryani perfection is a journey of patience and precision. Choose aged Basmati rice for fluffy grains. Rinse and soak the rice well. Parboil the rice, leaving it slightly undercooked. Use fresh, high-quality spices. Seal the pot tightly for the dum process. Let the biryani rest before serving. There's a certain enchantment that unfolds when a steaming pot of biryani takes center stage on a table. Conversations pause, eyes light up, and a collective anticipation fills the air. It's a moment of pure culinary joy, a celebration of flavors, aromas, and the simple pleasure of sharing a delicious meal with loved ones. Biryani has a remarkable ability to bring people together. It transcends cultural boundaries, uniting friends and families in a shared appreciation for its exquisite taste and captivating aroma. The act of serving biryani is an act of generosity, an invitation to savor the culmination of time-honored traditions and culinary expertise. Whether it's a casual gathering or a special occasion, biryani elevates the dining experience. Each spoonful is a burst of flavors and textures, a harmonious blend of fluffy rice, tender meat or vegetables, and a symphony of aromatic spices. The accompanying raita, salad and pickle provide refreshing contrasts, enhancing the overall dining experience. But beyond the delectable flavors, it's the shared experience of enjoying biryani that creates lasting memories. The laughter, the conversations, and the sheer delight on people's faces as they savor each bite. These are the moments that transform a meal into a cherished memory. Biryani is more than just a dish. It's a culinary legacy passed down through generations. Its origins may be rooted in the past, but its appeal remains timeless. From the bustling streets of India to kitchens across the globe, biryani continues to captivate taste buds. The beauty of biryani lies in its versatility. It's a dish that can be adapted to suit any occasion, from a simple dinner to a grand feast. The choice of meat, vegetables and spices allows for endless variations. The true essence of biryani lies in the passion and love with which it's made. It's a dish that demands patience, precision and respect for culinary traditions. When these elements come together, the result is a culinary symphony. Share this video with your friends and family.